Hey Mom, how you doing?
Just fine, thanks.
Were you just sitting at the computer waiting for me to call you?
Yes, I had this instinct that you might call me at any time.
Well, I don't think anybody would know that you and I are mother and daughter, but you are, and you were a young mother, and I'm an old daughter. I know that's not quite what I meant to say, but you know what I'm saying. But I am doing, and I called you on Zoom because I wanted us to be able to, I'm doing some music stuff. And I was actually looking up the words, and I know that you know a lot of the music. Obviously, the music I sing is a lot of the music that I heard when I was growing up. So even though
Definitely.
I grew up and I always tell people I grew up and graduated from high school in 1982, but I didn't really learn rock and roll until many years later because I didn't really care for the rock and roll. I was singing all the fun big band stuff and all this stuff when I was growing up. And it was kind of weird because I think I did a lot of big band stuff. People kind of like, okay. The good thing is that the big band stuff and a lot of the gospel stuff and stuff I do now is actually popular. I mean, it's not, I mean, people know it. It's good stuff. So I was thinking, you had a few minutes, we could just sing a couple of these songs because I need to have you help me with some of the words, I think.
Okay.
And maybe some of the harmonies or something.
Right. You may know more words than you
Right.
think.
I think, and I do share a lot of this. So one of the songs I know that we're going to sing in this mash of songs is one that you taught me when I guess you went to Girl Scout camp, but nobody ever knows this song. And the good thing is I could tell people it was my own. I wrote it myself, but I know they probably wouldn't believe that because I've never written a song in my life. But the cool thing about it is in my head, I can hear you singing the harmony, but when I'm singing it, nobody else can. So I thought we could record it today. And, but we're not going to start with that. We're going to start with the one I know a lot of people probably know this, but they probably don't even know where it came from, but it goes like this. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I've got a beautiful feeling. Everything's going my way. You know where that came from, right?
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
Right.
And I think
Oklahoma, which you performed in when you were high school?
Well, I was in it a couple times. One time I was an understudy for Ada Wanny when I was in college, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was in college, but I always kind of in my brain, I've had that song. I think I kind of made it my own because not Rodgers and Hammerstein, that was their first song that they ever did together that was ever heard. It was the first time their collaboration was together. Does that make sense? The first song anybody heard that they collaborated on. But I always changed it because it's, there's a bright golden haze on the meadow. There's a bright golden,
Yeah, it was the male lead sang it.
Yeah, the corn is as high as an elephant's eye, and it looks like it's climbing clear up to the sky. Oh, what a beautiful morning, you know that. Oh, what a beautiful day. I've got a beautiful feeling. Everything's going my way. Hey, oh, what a beautiful day. And that's actually probably the one I sing the most. And that's from Oklahoma, which, gosh darn, I cannot remember the year. But Rodgers and Hammerstein, I changed the words though. I can't remember which part of that. But anyway, okay, so that's one. I've got the words on that. There's really no harmony you heard on that, right?
Probably no. Well, I don't think when Lori and he sang it, they sang it separately. Or I'm not even sure if Lori sang it in there. If what was his name? Will? No.
Curly, but
Curly, yeah.
Curly sings it, but they all kind of sing it in different parts
Mm-hmm.
because it's kind of the reoccurring theme of the beginning
Right.
part of the movie or the show. And when they, yeah. But I don't know why, but this one is 1931. I wasn't born till 63. I know you know that, but I heard this one, and this has always been, and I don't know, Mom, if there's anything you can think of with this, but it goes, it had to be you. It had to be you. I wandered around and finally found the somebody who could make me be true, could make me be blue, and even be glad just to be sad, thinking of you. Some others I've seen might never be mean, might never be cross or try to be
boss,
but
they wouldn't do for nobody
else gave me the thrill. With all your faults, I love
you still.
It had to be you, a wonderful you. It had to be you.
Yeah.
I goofed up.
I think Grandpa sang that, my father. I think that would have been one that he and of course you know that my mom played the piano.
Right.
So that would be one that she'd sit down and play and he'd sing along.
And that's one of those songs that I wish I could just sit down at the piano and play, but I didn't get that talent.
No, I didn't either. My grandmother could play the piano by ear, and my mother could, and I sat there for years and tried, and I never could play by ear.
I think it's something that's got to be a little easier than sitting there for years. That seems like
yes.
I wish I could have done that, but I obviously didn't either.
Well, I took lessons, so I can play it with music, and that's one that I sit down and I start playing. It's a relatively easy piece of piano music.
Actually, I goofed though. I said it was 1931. It's actually 1924. It's even older than that. And there are some wonderful, wonderful, obviously versions of that are out there. And I can hear a big band playing. There were a couple songs though that I know I wanted to, the one that you used to play on piano a lot, and I think you sang it, but You'll Never Know, I guess, is, and I've got the words, I'm cheating, but you'll never know, right? You'll never know just how much I miss you. You'll never know just how much I care. And if I
tried, I still couldn't hide my love for you.
You ought to know, for haven't I told you so a million or more
times. And then I think she changed key, but we don't have to do that. You went away and my heart went with you. I speak your name in my every prayer. If there is some other way to prove that I love you, I swear I don't know how. You'll never know if you don't. I don't know. And my favorite singer of it was Bette Midler.
Yeah, you said you have
who can sing romantic songs really nicely.
She can belt that out, right? That's true.
Yes.
That is such a pretty song. I don't know who, Vera Lynn, I guess, sang it back when, but I don't know what year. Um, but Vera Lynn had it's back, let's see, what year is this? It's not telling me what year, but she had a bunch and included There'll Be Bluebirds Over the White Cliffs of Dover. I'll Be With You in Apple Blossom Time. What are some of the other? How Green Was My Valley. Okay. There's some other ones, but I love You'll Never Know. I got to get, and I guess I know now. As time goes by, long ago and far away.
Well, you know what? A lot of those ones you were just doing were, I'm not sure whether it's World War I or World War II songs. And they have, I know you've sung them at places when you go see the older ladies, and they really remember those songs, don't they? From the times that their husbands were off in the service.
Right. There's this one that you just happened to bring that one up. Yeah, that one, and gosh, I don't have years. This is 1944. It says that Dinah Shore did this, and it's on an album called Follow the Boys, but it's I walk alone because to tell you the truth, I'd be lonely. I don't mind being lonely when my heart tells me you are lonely too. I walk alone. They'll ask me why, and I'll tell them that I'd rather. I just scooped that up.
No, you're right.
There are dreams I must gather. Yep.
Dreams that we made tonight. You held me tight.
Okay. That
will always be with me, no matter the do. Each night, in every something. Yeah. If you call, I'll hear you. No matter how far, just call my name, and I'll be there.
Please walk.
And then it's back to the,
and send your love and your kisses to guide me, right? Till you're walking beside me, I'll walk alone. Is that how it goes? That?
Yeah,
basically.
Good. Yeah, I had the middle part.
Yes.
But
that's the parts I usually don't know.
Well, maybe I can help you with some of those.
But we'll work on that one again.
Learning them from my mother and father.
Yes, Grandpa and Grandma Carr did a lot of great singing. Grandpa, actually, one that I didn't, I don't know if there's anything you can sing, but I remember Grandpa doing, well, for some reason, and I tell this story a lot, but it's, let me call you sweetheart, I'm in love with you.
Yeah.
Let me hear you whisper that you love me too. Keep the love light glowing in your eyes so blue. Let me call you sweetheart, I'm in love with you.
I was going to try to do a harmony.
Well, you did it. It was there. It was there. But that's how, that one, and I don't know, I guess Grandpa did a lot of whistling in his, he did a lot of whistling.
He was good at that,
Yes. So we were talking about when Grandma and Grandpa died and you got all the pictures and everything, or you inherited all the pictures. Was it, I don't know, I guess we were talking about recordings and stuff of Grandpa talking and singing, but the pictures you have, right? So you go through them, or you have gone through them, or?
I have done it more now than I did it first. I felt Grandpa Carr made albums and albums and albums of pictures and things that were, people had given him letters. You know, if grandchildren sent him a picture like that, they would have that, or famous things or pictures of you when you were singing in a show or something.
Yeah.
And I ended up with all these things, and I just felt confined, or I didn't know what I was going to do with all these things as I got older and so forth. And they just made me feel,
Yeah.
I don't like the word confined, but I have since, because you and your sisters and John a little bit too, have convinced me that it is neat to have these things. So next time you're here, we'll look at some more, and maybe I'll even give you some books.
Well, and I do know I have I have a couple books.
Everybody has some, yeah.
But one of the
I have to-
things that I think you and I were talking about was it would be nice if I could figure out who's got some recordings of Grandpa. If anybody has him singing or singing with me when I was learning to play guitar or something like that would be cool to, and we'll kind of see what we can track down. But that's where a lot of my music, I remember calling and talking to Grandpa and Grandma about songs I wanted to sing, and you know, at that point they were probably in their 80s or their 70s, late 70s or
Right.
something. And at that point, you know, they didn't mind talking to me about that, because that was the music that they loved as well. And that I didn't really realize I was missing some of the 80s music, but I didn't need to have them.
Right.
That's what I learned first.
Are you aware of, and it's okay if I do this, or I share some things.
Mhm.
Are you aware of the fact that Grandma and Grandpa Carr went to pretty much every performance of something you did?
I'm sure they did.
Like, I think they went to the one where you, Jack and Jenny sang something, whoever Jack was. He played the guitar and you sang?
Yeah, that was my it was a
Like
talent
fifth
show.
grade or something, wasn't it?
Talent show, and I think because we both sang the same song, they put us together to sing or something.
Yeah. They were there, and they were there the time, and I must mention it, that you fell off the stool.
Well, that was another time, yes.
That was in high school. You were doing a talent show there. I think they were there.
Yeah, I'm sure they were.
And when you were in plays, when you were in Oklahoma and
Yeah.
other ones, they always came. They were very,
Yeah.
very good grandparents.
Yes, they were very good, and that's why it would be nice to be able to go and pull out some recordings. And Grandpa did a lot of recording like that, you know, but I don't know if he was singing on them. I just know I can hear it in my head that he was whistling and singing certain songs as I was learning them. There's some stories that, yeah.
I'll tell you what you need to do, or I'll need to do, but it doesn't really matter. Betsy might know if there is some connection with, yeah, she might have that. Or we could try Uncle Jim too. Although if he had stuff like that, he wouldn't have kept them after Nancy died, because he would think it should have gone to one of us.
Right.
So we can ask those, see if there's anything they know about.
Because I think it would be neat to be able to share that, definitely to share some of those. And maybe there's even ways to, I mean, that's back on cassettes, and I don't even know, they weren't doing anything with CDs at that point even, really. Cassettes were when Grandpa was recording. And I was looking at
see what we can do.
Yeah, we'll do that. This one is Carol Burnett, and I don't think we sang this together, but this is one of those.
No, I don't think so.
I'm so glad we had this time together. I don't know if there's harmony. Just to have a laugh or sing a song. Seems we just get started, and before you know it, comes the time we have to say so long. and she
No,
pulled.
it was her. She sang it by herself too. Yeah, and I believe it was for her aunt.
Oh,
That
have
she
to find
sang
that
it.
out. Yeah, she did that by herself. I'm just wondering if there's harmonies that could be, but that what was there was another well, I always do that one, but then I always say, may the road rise to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face. The rains fall soft upon your fields. Till we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of his hand, which I think there's a song version, but I've never learned that ever. I probably
Yeah.
should, but I don't know that Carol Burnett, and that just kind of makes me think it's kind of a nice way to accept
Mm-hmm.
that the one song that I really want to sing with you is it's called Wisdom. We have no idea where it came from, except that you remember singing it at Girl Scout camp, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And so,
When you go to Girl Scout camp, and I'm sorry, Jenny, we never sent you to Girl Scout camp, but
nope.
if you had, they would have sat around the campfire and sung songs at night. And this was when I learned there, and it was really pretty. And I had learned the harmony, and I don't know, I would have been 12 or 13 or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I think when I came home, I decided at some point I must have decided to teach you the thing so I could sing the harmony. Is that the way we got it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And so now when we sing it, which is very rarely,
right.
We always start with you set the tone, and then I do bring in the harmonies.
Well, what we'll do is like, I was just thinking when you were telling me that you taught me how to do this. There's one lady who taught me, we're going to do this song, but I always think of it when I'm thinking of people teaching me. I do not know how much patience this woman must have had to teach me, but I sing it for groups of people and they laugh because I think it was kind of one of those. I mean, and I usually sing it right before I sing my gospel ones, but it's usually, what is it? Oh gosh, I had it on my mind. Oh my goodness,
Is it raucous?
It's a drinking song. I can't think of it. It's the one that oh my gosh. Now I shouldn't have brought that up now that I had it in my mind.
Give me a little more clues and maybe I can help you.
It's the one, it's not in my brain. I'm hearing, oh, how I hate to get up in the morning. That's not it. It's it's a drinking song about going home though. I
had a little drink about an hour ago, and it went right to my head. Wherever I may roam.
Right. But what is the first part of it?
Show me the way to go.
Oh, that's it. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, so let's do that. Okay, here we go. Okay. Show me the way to go home. I'm tired and go to bed.
I'm going to sing harmony.
I had a little drink about an hour ago, and it went right to my head. Wherever I may roam, or land or sea or foam, you can always hear me singing this song. Show me the way to go home.
I had to sing the harmony because it does have one.
Yeah,
many drinks.
That was good. Okay, well, we'll have to throw that in there, but I always think about that. I bring that, show me the way to go home. Okay.
And that would have been a Grandpa Carr song too.
Yeah, he might have, but I don't know that he was teaching me those kind of songs. Show me the way to go home. Every time I sing that for people, they laugh because I think they think, why would she have learned that? But there was this lady in a community that I used to sing at who taught me that. And I don't know how many times I probably sang it over and over and over again. And she probably kept thinking this
You got
one's
it.
never gonna get it, but I did get it eventually. Yeah,
Yeah.
but okay,
Well, all you needed was the first line.
that's
all you
it. Well, I
needed was
couldn't think. I was thinking of a bunch of other ones that were like the similar Irving Berlin kind of thing, but not that good.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one is called Wisdom, and I don't know if I put it into a wisdom lyrics. I doubt if it would come up with it or anything, but I'm putting it
Yeah.
into Google. Wisdom.
Yeah, and start it low enough that I don't have to go really high on the harmony. My voice is about the same range as yours, I think, actually.
You know what? It's coming up as a different song when I put it. Forget it. That's probably not the name of it, but Philip.
Oh, well, we never sang it with music anyhow.
Right, right. But I'm just thinking, was there a song, Seven Pillars? Oh, I don't know. I'll have to look and see if there's somewhere along the way. These are way too new probably for those. Anyway, um, hold on just one second. I'm looking up this. No, I don't think so. But I'm going to keep researching it. But it goes like this.
Okay.
And I kind of sing it. Let's see if we can find the right key. It goes, God,
I can do that.
gave,
Yeah.
okay. God gave the wise man
Wisdom
their wisdom, and to the poet his dream, to father
and mother,
father, their love for each other, but he left me out. So it seems I went
around broken
hearted, thinking life was an empty affair. But when God
gave me
you,
you,
it was
then that
I knew He had given me more than my
share.
share.
I got to do better with the ending of that, but yeah,
Okay,
it's a pretty song.
okay. Can we sing the same? Can we do it one more time? And is that key okay? But I'm gonna let you.
Yeah, it was fine. It was fine. I have a couple places where I'm not quite sure where to go with the harmony, but I'll keep working on it.
Okay, well, what I would say is let's try it one more time, and we'll be done for today. But what I'll let you kind of. I think our connection is okay, but maybe now that we've sung it one time, I'll let you kind of lead it. So I'll try to sing, not lead it. You sing the harmony, I'll sing with you, but we can take it at whatever pace you're singing it. Okay, so I'm not far ahead of you, if that makes sense. So it's
yes.
Okay, so God,
give me enough.
God gave the wise men their wisdom, and to the poet his dreams, to father and mother, their love for each other, but he left me out. So it seems I went around broken hearted, thinking life was an empty affair. But when God gave me you, It was
It was then that
and
I
I
knew
knew he had
that you
given me
loved me
more
more
than my
than my share.
share.
Yeah, we
Pretty.
got the harmonies right, I
We'll
think.
keep working on it. We'll keep working. And I don't know what you're doing, Mom, but I'm let you get back to your fun evening, and we'll do more.
Okay, and you, what are you doing?
Well, we're
Oh,
take a little vacation. So
yes,
yeah,
you're going to.
yes, we are.
Are part of your traveling companions going to come tonight?
They're
Or are
on
you
their
going
way
to go?
right now. They're on their way over right now. I'm going to say goodbye and turn the recording off, but you don't have to leave there. Thank you.